how does the community as a whole feel about this? He was an extremely popular person too.
Yeah, very popular. And because he's been a superstar, he has made an impact and affected the lives of so many people in the industry. For all those whom he worked with, producers, directors, music directors, co-stars. So of course there's a pall of gloom in the industry. And as you rightly said, it was expected, it was coming. But the moment it came, I think nobody's ever prepared for that. Let us put it this way. You know, however true or however close one is to death, everybody hopes against hope that some miracle will happen and he may not die, you know, but ultimately he has passed away.
Very, very true. You've mentioned on numerous occasions, Komalji, what was his warmth? You know, he's known for his warmth. He's known for the way that he would go out of his way to help people too. Your thoughts on that?
Yes, in fact, he was very, very helpful. I can tell you from my personal experience, by virtue of being a trade analyst, I have been writing reviews, and this was a time when many years ago, probably 1993 or 94, my father, who had started this trade magazine which I now run, Film Information, had just passed away. And just slightly before my father's death, there was a producer who had threatened my father that he would blow me off because I had written something about his film which he did not like. And soon thereafter my father passed away, of course for unconnected reasons. When I met Rajesh Khanna sahab, after a few months of this incident, he was so concerned. He said, why did you not ring me up? When that producer rang up your father to threaten him that he would blow you up, why did you not call me up? I would have personally come to the police station with you. How could you take such a thing so lightly? So, you know, and it wasn't as if I was great friends with him, but it just showed his concern and his readiness, eagerness to help people.
Well, certainly. Komalji, he was, as you said, India's first superstar and by far most probably the biggest superstar. Could you paint us a little picture on how that came about and his superstardom?
Well, there are examples and examples to prove what a big superstar he was. I'll give you one, just one. Obviously, there's not enough time to list down all, but he was so popular and his girl fans were so crazy about him that if he fell ill, if he was running temperature, suppose, they used to dish out copies, you know, glamour magazines, which had some full-page picture of his, and actually do hot water fermentation on the picture, you know, and think that this is the way we are helping him get rid of his fever. There were examples of girls doing these crazy things for their idol. That is the hero worship he has seen.
Well, certainly, and a huge hero worship. Also known as much for his songs as for his movies. Komalji, if you could take us a little bit through the plethora of hits as far as songs were concerned that Rajesh Khanna had, and his lover boy image because of that.
Yeah, you know, an interesting thing about his songs and dances were that he was not very comfortable dancing. And when it had to be lip-synced, the song had to be lip-synced and he had to take care of the steps. He used to always say that this favorite step of his, you know, to put his one hand up and his head bowed down. He's saying the head got bowed down because I found it very difficult to keep track of the lip sync as well as the steps, the dancing steps. So, to take care of one, I had to put my head down because my lip sync used to go wrong. So people thought it was a fantastic step. His one hand held high in the air and his head down, tilted a little down, and him dancing, you know, going around or whatever. He said, but that was only to make it convenient for myself because I found it difficult to balance the two. So that became sort of, you know, his defining step. And I think he was a fantastic actor, a wonderful looking star, and he was lucky also, because in this industry luck plays a great factor. He was very lucky to have got great directors to work with, and his songs more often than not had super hit music.